This is the voice of Annette Salmon, and today I'm actually in Rocky Point with a bunch of fishermen out and about for the Lionfish tournament, or in preparation of the Lionfish tournament for the Little Ochi Seafood Carnival. And right now you're actually looking at a host of persons who are gathering around a boat that has just come in from sea with lots of lionfish and other fish as well. Right now I'm going to be speaking with two fishermen who always seem to catch lots of lionfish. His name is Milton Williams. I'm going to be asking Mr. Williams a few questions just to introduce himself. The sea at Rocky Point today is actually very rough, so a lot of fishermen did not go out to sea. As a matter of fact, most of them decided not to go to sea, because you know what can happen sometimes when fishermen go out to sea when it is rough. So, Mr. Williams,
yes,
just tell us a little bit about how long have you been a fisherman here at Rocky Point?
Well, I've been a fisherman for about 28 years.
Oh my God, 28 years!
Yeah,
same place?
same place, same place.
Wow, nice, nice. That takes a lot of gumption to be doing the same thing in the sun, out at sea, salt water for 28 years.
Yeah, man, it's true.
Alright, tell me now, do you normally, how recent have you been catching the lionfish?
Well, start catching lionfish from the last hurricane, which is the
right.
About 3 or 4 months after we start to them one and two.
Yeah.
No, we start to them plenty.
Oh wow.
We not catch them one normal fish right now.
You're catching the lionfish more than the normal fish?
Yes, because sometimes we have to move the fish pot where I catch too much lionfish. I can't go at a different location.
So you would want to believe that the area that you're fishing right now, that the lionfish is actually taking over that territory?
Yes, definitely.
You were telling me something earlier about the fish pot, that sometimes you go to the fish pot and you realize that the lionfish get into the pot, and while they're into the pot, they eat the fish. I mean, that is so funny, but it's not really funny, but yeah, tell me about that.
Alright, you see the lionfish now. You see, whenever time them go in a fish pot first, no other species of fish now go in there. They're afraid of them, and if other species of fish, they in a pot first, and them go in there after. Them eat them up and damage them up.
Oh wow.
You see them come up, lay them up, sore on them things. So,
wow.
Yeah, there's a fish them.
And you were telling me that even the crab and the lobster afraid of them too?
Same way. Yeah man, everything in the sea afraid of them.
Everything in the sea afraid. I guess it has the name lionfish not for any simple reason. There must be a reason why that fish is called the lionfish.
It's true man.
Because it must take on some kind of a persona like the lion in the jungle that rules the territory.
Same way.
Oh my.
Right now they rule out there. And the next thing about them breed fast.
You said they breed normally faster than the normal fish?
Faster than the normal fish. Because for the shorter time we start to them. Yeah, man, just know. We just most of them breed faster than them.
Wow. Okay. Which fish that you're familiar with right now that is the fastest breeding fish outside of the lionfish?
Well, right now the fastest breeding fish is outside the lionfish. What's the wenchman?
And would you say that the lionfish is no breeding faster than the wedgeman?
Faster than the wedgeman.
Oh my. You know we're in trouble though.
Definitely.
We're in trouble because the lionfish is not good, because it's a predator. It's like a gladiator. It is eating off the normal fish, the territorial fish. And what is the implication of that, Mr. Williams?
Yeah, man.
What is the implication of that? Exactly.
When we find what people are getting on board here, I get so much lionfish. I go over the market place, the problem to it. So, right now, more than like, the Minister of Agriculture has come to my see someone. Yeah, help out the fishermen.
With the lionfish. Because you say $500 a gallon to go to sea. And how many gallons of oil, of gas it take you to go to sea and back?
Alright, well, you can wish about me fishing. Some points you have to carry 15 gallons.
Wow.
15 gallons sometimes. Depends on the weather. Some you might have about 3 hours.
Yes.
You can't go the exact amount. Because we engine can run a difficult jump on one floor and that one more.
Ah.
We the fishermen.
Oh my. So, Mr. Williams, no, I've never heard these numbers before in my life. So you want to tell me that to actually go out to sea and back, it can cost you, what, $15,000?
I'm not telling you that the expense someone to someone. You see one of them who about Peter Bank, them expense are 3 times, 4 times on my own.
Okay, because you're doing nearby fishing and they're doing further along fishing.
Cross the bank fishing further.
Wow.
Peter Bank is a lot further which we fishing.
Wow. Yeah, well, I agree with you. Something has to be done because right now the Little Ocean Seafood Carnival has put the landfish tournament in place because the Ministry of Agriculture under the command of Dr. Mark Panton has asked Blackie from Little Ocean Seafood Restaurant to assist them with promoting the catch and also the eating and cooking of the landfish.
Yeah.
So what this tournament is going to do on the 9th of July is to allow households to see that the landfish is a good fish, it's an edible fish, it's a nice fish, it's very soft and juicy, you know, and can be eaten. You know, even though it's eating other fish, there's nothing wrong with actually having it. And I know for a fact that Little Ochi Seafood Restaurant have started cooking and serving that kind of a fish to the people who come to Little Ochi. As a matter of fact, this week on Smile Jamaica and CVM at Sunrise, a lot of landfish will be prepared for that program so people can actually get to see that landfish actually makes a beautiful dish.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm in support of what you're saying, definitely.
It's right, always. It's a good thing not to do a little watch and do because it's a form of promotion. I promote the lion fish that fishermen promote at this price. This is where we are at the time. If we can't get to the fish and get a little market, see, that would be the respect of Blackie as well.
Yeah, me too.
I think we help out fishermen away and move the line, Blackie, keep it up. And the next thing about move the line is a real that you can work out.
I'm sure he's going to do that.
Fishermen are a lot of expense.
Boy, I never had a clue that your gas costs so much.
Really?
So, it means that if you go to sea and come back without catching a lot of fish, you're automatically in the red already.
A bit expensive, you know.
Expense, yeah.
And the engine when we use, everyone sure know that. It burn more gas more than everything.
Well, you told me that earlier because I was now encouraging you to you know, come with the boat to Alligator Pond. But you don't tell me that to get to Alligator Pond, what it would cost you twice or 3 times as if you were supposed to take a motor car, and that speaks volumes. So I do understand what you're saying about that route being more expensive. All right, Mr. Williams, thank you so very much, and I wish you all the best for the landfish tournament. Please catch a lot of fish. We want to see you there on the 9th as well. Thank you so much.